Hello, good morning. It's Fracas Graham. Getting ready to do our week 3 recap for TDMC Fantasy Football. Let's go. Let's see how we did. Well, I know how I did already, but let's see how it looks. So, I already knew this as of yesterday, pretty much. Wife Beaters United picks up win against Frank's team to grab 5th place. See that Exulis team pulled out a win. Weekly grade B minus, 88.32 points. Good job, brother. I got a weekly grade of C with 81.74 points. And it says here that Jerry Macklin set up 21.40 points, a big step forward, a big step up from projected 8.68. You see that? They projected 8.68. He got 21.40. That's exactly how things seem to happen. As Wife Beaters United defeated Frank's team 88.32 to 81.74 points. So yeah, the winless 2008 Lions aren't role models, but no one tell that to Frank's team. They have yet to crack the win column this year. Okay, so they're comparing me to the 2008 Lions winless season. Awesome. Says my team, Philip Rivers and Alshon Jeffrey, played the roles of Maverick and Goose, scoring 19 and 30.34 and 11.80 points respectively. And Exulis' team now is in 5th place, and I at 0 and 3 stay in 8th place. Here's the top players, I guess, from both teams. This one's mine, Philip Rivers. I guess the rest are his. So yeah, pretty good for him. It had me projected, but barely, back and forth as far as winning at the beginning last week, and I didn't pull it out. And let's go ahead and just take a look at at some of the reasons possibly for that. How do I go backwards? I'm gonna go backwards a week to last week. And here we are. There's the points for me, and there's the points for him. Philip Rivers, which I put in last week over my previous starter, Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson came in with 23 points. Of course he did. And Philip Rivers got 19. And of course he did, right? And even though their stats are pretty much close, like Philip Rivers, 256 passing yards, 2 passing TDs, 11 rushing yards. Russell Wilson had 258 passing yards, 2 passing TDs, 40 rushing yards. So he had just a little bit more rushing yards and 2 more passing yards, but he somehow gets given 5 extra points. I don't know. I really don't understand the point system. Calvin Johnson getting about half of what he was projected to get. This guy right around where they thought he would be, a little bit less. Alshon Jeffrey did relatively well compared to what they projected in mass. My running back Andre Ellington from Arizona didn't do as well. I'm not going to complain because the Cardinals won, but they just didn't get a running game really established. It was mostly a passing offense and a special teams offense for this game here against San Francisco, which we won 23-14. Hell yeah. And this is a move that I made. Terrence West, Cleveland running back. I let go of Sean Vereen and picked him up, and he's producing. Look at that. He's projected to have 9.8. He got 10.10. That's good. I'll have to go see if I can find Shane Vereen and see what he got so we can compare. And here's a step that I took, of course. Delaney Walker, tight end, had a monster game 2 weeks ago, 20 points. This time shows up with a little 5.4. This is exactly another thing I'm trying to say. You never know what's going to happen. Up 1 week, down the next. My kicker, Nick Novak, comes in at 8 points, a little bit less than what they thought he would have. And my Arizona defense, another one that I'm not real happy about here. They gave him 4 points. What? Why? I don't know. Did the defense make any mistakes? I don't really think so. They only let him score twice. Look, 1 block kick, points allowed, 14. 1 sack. So I don't know why. I guess I really gotta wrap my head around how the stats work. So, of course, the guy that I sat down last week, Bennett from Chicago, I was like, I'm not really feeling him. He's not doing that great. Has a pretty good fucking week. 17.4 points he had, and that was how much more than Delaney? Huge. 12 extra points. That probably would have put me over. You know what I mean? If I would have had that 12 points, I probably would have took him. Would have beat Exulis on that one. But I didn't. Vincent Jackson, Tampa Bay, he had a not so great game. Didn't miss anything by sitting him. My other tight end, but this guy's going to go. He's out anyways. I don't know what his deal is, but we're going to get rid of him today. We'll make a move with that. Tampa Bay defense, look at that. And they lost 56-14, but they gave their defense 11 points. They had 1 TD, 3 fumble recovery points, but they allowed 35 points plus. So I don't understand the grading system, obviously. But it is what it is, and it is what they want it to be because whatever reason they control how this breaks down. So I'm not happy right now, obviously, for obvious reasons. I'm 0-3. Third week in, I haven't found. None of my players have really found a rhythm yet. They're up and down, up and down, up and down. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have to make a couple of adjustments here. And maybe, hopefully, we'll put in some waivers, get some good guys out there, and we could just we'll just do our league overview real quick, see who else is doing well or maybe as bad as I am. Okay, so here's a matchup between me and Exulis again. Obviously, he won. He's now in 5th place at 2-1. We got Road King, who was off against Not All Blacks. Road King took a loss, 0-3. He's in 9th place. He came in with 80 points. Not All Blacks doing pretty damn well by the looks of it. 3-0. He's in 1st place with 105 points, .64. I got Pooh on me. 1-2, 7th place. Had 74 points. Took a loss against Short Bus All Stars, who's now 2-1 for 4th place. He had 96.52. Grim Logic 2-1, 6th place with 78. Just under 79 points. Won over the Jersey Reapers, who are now 2-1, 2nd place. Isn't that crazy? Look, same 2-1, 6th place, 2nd place. That means we got a lot of people who are 2-1, right? No, 4. Okay, 4 people. These nuts, perfect record, 3-0, 3rd place, 91.2 points. Beat All Blacks, who's 0-3, 10th place, who got 65.68 points. So yeah, things are moving around quite a bit, except for me. I'm still here 0-3. Not real happy with that. It's not looking real good. But it is what it is. We'll try to make some adjustments today so we can change all that. We had some guys who were making some moves on the 18th, 17th, just right before the weekend, which is good. Let's see, that was 5 days ago. 5 days ago. What's that? Thursday? So yeah, or whatever. You guys know what's up. The biggest blowout from week 3 was Not All Blacks Tyler against the Road Kings. He had a 25.54 point margin of victory. Good job, buddy. So let's just jump right into making some adjustments here real quick. We'll try to keep this moving along. Hey, look right at the top. Who did we get rid of last week? Shane Vereen. Shane Vereen. What'd he do? Let's see if they have his stats for last week on here. Shane Vereen versus Oakland. They won 69, but he only got 3.7 points. Okay, so good. Fuck him. He didn't come up big on that one at all. So let's change our stats to I don't want to see season total. I want to see next 4 weeks projection. Or was that next week? Hold on, let's check that out real quick. Let's go with week 4. And hopefully that stats are going to be the projections of what they're going to be thinking they're going to pick up this week. Okay. And they don't have those in yet, apparently. They're not going to be able to project week 4 points on the players here for some reason. I don't understand that. And if you see, look here, everybody has their players still owned. There's there's no free agents yet. A little early in the game for that for Tuesday, but I can put them on waivers, which are going to give me a heads up, hopefully, against the other people who are trying to pick up people. So, yeah, and it's really hard to tell right now who is going to be available. I might have jumped the gun on doing this video right now this morning. So I don't think we're going to do a whole lot of that this time. Just for the sake of keeping the video short and, you know, showing you some of the trades. Unless I see somebody that I really think I should pick up. I found that little option right here, next 4 weeks projection. So I guess that's what they're going to project for the 4 weeks, or what? I don't understand that. Is this... Oh well. Okay, so I think I'm just going to keep it short this time. Because I'm going to have to be doing some digging here. And if we go back to my roster, and I'm going to give you a heads up on what I think I'm going to have to do here. Because it's just not enough points. We're not getting enough points. And look, here's for my next week matchup. They had me at 68 points. And this is, okay, it's week 4. I know what I got to do. Y'all know what I got to do. I'm going to have some buys to deal with here. A bye week where some of my guys aren't going to play. Okay, right here. Andre Ellington, bye. Terrence West, bye. Great. Both my running backs same time. That wasn't a good look. That means I'm definitely going to have to pick somebody up. I'm going to have to let somebody go. Not one of these guys necessarily, but I'm going to have to pick somebody up for that position. The defense I have covered already. I can just switch this out. Arizona to Tampa Bay. Bam, that's done. And they're playing against Pittsburgh next week. They should probably have a decent game. Decent game against them. Anybody else we have at bye? No. Okay, so... Yes, I have nobody here where I can replace. I gotta have, and I think I gotta have 2 running backs. I'm really in a corner here, so. Oh boy, let's see here. Let's go to players list, pick up a couple running backs, and I gotta get the ball going on this one, obviously, because I need both of those positions. Shoot. I might have to make some moves here that I'm not necessarily gonna be happy with, just out of necessity. Just out of necessity. So we got the season total here, and I think that'll be a good judgment. It usually is, because it's the average. I think I can break down the average by 3 weeks in my own head. What's he's averaging? 7. You know what's he's averaging? You know, it's a little bit more, obviously. It's 8, right around 9 points per week, I mean. But he's got a bye, so we don't want him. Shane Vereen, I don't want him. He's just not doing it. That's why I cut him. Ahmad Bradshaw, Indianapolis. He's got 44 average. And just because, like you saw last time, if I put in the waiver, doesn't mean I'm going to get him. But I'm going to take a shot at it. Now, who can we get rid of? That's a tough choice, huh? We're pretty solid at receiver. I'm not filling this dude anyways. Let's do that. Instead of getting rid of 2 running backs, we're gonna get rid of a position where I'm stacked up and I'm good for the week. Get rid of Vincent Jackson. We'll see you later. You're questionable anyways. Seriously, you haven't had much going on for you. Create the claim to add Ahmad Bradshaw. Drop Vincent Jackson. It says, if successful, this waiver claim will be reflected in your lineup week 4 on Wednesday. If you set your lineup in advance for future dates, please note that these changes will be reset to match your lineup for the day this player is added. Week 4 stats may change if stat corrections are applied by Thursday, October. See, there you go. So get it done by Thursday, you're in the clear. And if successful, I don't know why it wouldn't be unless somebody doesn't put them up on the trading block, and that could be what it really comes down to. It's not a free agent, but whether somebody releases their player at that position or not. Okay, so we need 2 running backs, right? Go back over here and try to find another one. And this is a good kind of strategy to have when you're doing your draft is to not have a whole lot of guys who have the same week as their bye week, because it really complicates things. You're probably going to have to let go some guys that you don't want to, but you're going to have to take the chance, because otherwise, you take a low points. You take the low points. And I'm not real, I can't do that, you know what I'm saying? My anxiety will kick in. Who's this Nile Davis from Kansas City? He's a running back. They're playing against New England. Let's check his little note thing here. What did he get last week? 17 points? Oh, okay. He's a producer. Quietly. Look, this is why, though. For whatever reason, first week he only got 0.6 points, but second week, huge, 22. Last week, 17. This is pretty good. And look, but they only have him slated for 2 or 3. So, I don't know why they would have him slated for that. If they got him here, look, he rushed 32 times last week. So, yeah, he seems like a decent risk to take. I'm going to go ahead and put my waiver claim on him and see if I can pick him up. Now, the tough choice here might be deciding who to possibly let go if it's successful. Oh, well, that's not going to be hard at all. Let's get rid of our other tight end. Pita from Baltimore is not producing. It's not producing. It says he's out anyways. So, see ya, Dennis Pita. See ya, Dennis Pita. Suck it. Create the claim. Holy shit, drops. Okay, yeah, he got dropped a lot this week anyways. And probably the week before. So there's my 2 waivers I got up. Set in place, and I guess I could edit the waiver priority. I wonder if I should change that. We're going to leave it and just see how it goes. But look, my points jumped up dramatically. I was at 68. Now I'm at 75. If that goes through, that's working in the fact that their points are a hell of a lot bigger than the last 2 guys, or the 2 guys I'm getting rid of. We'll see how that works out, huh? We'll see how that works out. So yeah, congratulations to everybody who picked up a win. People who are struggling like myself, just stay on top of your trades. Stay on top of your points. Check in every once in a while. See if you got any other options that you could be using. It's just pretty much a battle. Like every week, you got to come in and do something. Unless you're, hey, I would like to talk to one of the guys who are in first place and see if they've done all that. Like the undefeated, D's Nuts, Not All Blacks. You guys want to drop a message or something in the video if you watch it, or hit me up through Rockstar, Facebook Messenger, whatever. Maybe you guys can, have you had to make any changes since the draft? What's your success? How's your success working out? I mean, obviously it's working out, but what's your formula? Maybe share some tips if you like. So yeah, good luck to everybody. Let's see, projection wise, Road Kings against Xulis. Yeah, point wise, he's not looking like he might pull that out projection wise. Not All Blacks is projected to pull one out over Jersey Reapers. I Got Poo on Me is projected to beat D's Nuts, which we'll see about that. That's just the early projection. He's 67 points, so he's probably got some guys who are on bye as well, having a bye week. I'm sure he'll make some moves, or maybe he won't. We'll see how that works out. Short Bus, same thing here, projected for 50. Must have some people on bye week. Grim Logic is projected to win this matchup as of now. Alright, so good luck everybody. If you're watching the video, I appreciate it. See if anybody had anything to say. Finally got some points from wide receivers posted by Tony, aka Wife Beaters United. I can't believe it. Just looked pretty stoked. Even if I don't win this week, finding some light in my picks for that position. Referring to his wide receivers. Right on, man. Alright. Well, congratulations, everybody. We'll check back in next week. If you're watching, I appreciate it. Go ahead and hit that like button if you don't mind. Subscribe if you're not already. Even if you're not into what I'm doing here, I appreciate it anyways. Show some love, yo. TDMC till the wheels fall off. We'll check in with you guys next week. And hopefully we'll see you on the blacktop the virtual blacktop of GTA. You know what I mean? Alright, y'all. Have a good one. Peace out. We are the departed. We are the departed.